Week 2 of the PLL. It's Friday night lacrosse from Atlanta, Georgia, as Chaos and Waterdogs meet under the lights at Fifth Third Bank Stadium. Week 1 at least, as he goes up against Withers here, and Adler able to play it away, and then this one wound up in the stick of Newman, and the Newman's pass will send Blaze Reardon out of his cage, and he's just able to cut that off before the goal line. As they go to settle in, Mac O'Keefe! How about that start from 2? His first shot goes in from distance, and Mac O'Keefe his first in the PLL.
And this is really what the Chaos envisioned when they drafted him, is bringing range to their 6-on-6 set. You look at their personnel and their style of play, and at times they get so bunched up. You see how high of an arc.
As Mikey Schlosser couldn't feel the pressure coming, now it's Connor Kelly. At things on the outside, Ryan Conrad works it out for Schlosser. He scores. It's Ryan Brown with the answer, and it's tied at 2.
With the flag down and the delayed penalty.
Result of the play is a 2-point goal. There was offsides, it's canceled, all even.
You can see Schlosser just step into this. On Cloutier, he had the infraction, the offside, so Chaos have an extra defender.
Dane Smith. Here's a chance for Cloutier, and he scored, but did he step in the crease? It's a good goal. Chris Cloutier makes it 3-2 Chaos.
You're going to see Cloutier. Well, first of all, let's take a look. Did he step in the crease? That's awfully close. But a nice little dodge there by Dane Smith. Down the alley, you can see Cloutier.
And the goal being upheld, so Chaos gets the lead. They get the ball, they go right back to the net, and Ward makes a save on the one-handed try from Byrne. Little flip pass over the head of Reeves. Rowlett with the scoop, and he's on the run. Jack Rowlett.
Actually, why does Reeves throw that to Courier?
What a shot that was. Schlosser, picture perfect. Blaze Reardon pointing to his chest saying that's on me, but that's a heck of a shot.
You know, talking with Coach Copeland, you know, he specifically referenced Mikey Schlosser, that first game, like just not up to his standards, wasn't aggressive enough.
Out close to midfield. Reeves, sharp angle shot, that one off of Reardon, off the bar, and it stayed out. Drew Snyder for an open Connor Kelly, and he scores. Another 2-pointer, a power play goal from Connor Kelly. And it's a 5-3 lead for Waterdogs.
Just a quick little swing around the perimeter, and the Chaos are just late coming out. Hey, Connor, this is Ryan up in the booth. At what point did you realize you're going to be able to get your hands free there?
Hit the final minute here of the first quarter. For Carl, thinking about it. He scores from 2. It is a shooting gallery here in the first quarter.
Jake Ficaro off the clear. Just no one stops ball. I mean, Mikey Schlosser's kind of there. But Ficaro has that type of range.
They set a pick and an opportunity and a goal. Ben Reeves on the run. One last heave. Reardon coming out. Doesn't have to make the grab as it's heaved back the other way by Patrick Resch. And what a first quarter that was. An interesting way to get to a 6-5 score. And it'll be picked up by Resch near the line. He had to get rid of it. Couldn't keep it in bounds.
And that is just the brilliance of Courier. First on the lift on that ground ball to disrupt that attempt, and then staying with the play.
Connor Kelly. That one leaks through. Kelly took the shot. Reardon got a lot of it, but it still crept into the net. Second goal tonight for Connor Kelly. His other was a 2.
First 20 seconds that you can get, frankly, in the last 15.
Like we could, if we could. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay? If we get the ball back behind the goal and they shut you off a short kick, pick the ball. That's all you got to do. Instead, we wait around for 8 seconds. We get the ball with 15 seconds left. Make a purposeful decision that helps us. Stop stand up and get it done. Right? I'm in the corner 90% of the time. We need to toughen up mentally and execute. First pressure. Step the up.
Let's go, fellas.
Let's go.
Gather on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Hey, time right now.
Finds his way to Schlosser. He's responsible for 3 as well. He gets that one to go. A little more colorful language, but the point remains the same, right?
Yeah, they're just not executing offensively, is the simplest and impassionate way of saying it.
Quick try from Kraus, down on his knees. Reardon, the long feet ahead from goalie to goalie. Dylan Ward, who backed him up last year, made the catch on the other end in the first half. 14 turnovers, 11 shots. Faceoff was relatively even in the first half. Adler won 5 of 11, so now they have each won 6 of the 12 faceoffs that they've taken so far in this one, and it's chaos to start things off. For Carl to Byrne. Byrne, the shovel shot. And there's the end of the scoring drought for Chaos. It took 35 seconds here to start the second half. And it's a one-possession game just like that.
You're going to see this big little, freeze it right there. You can see these two Waterdogs. You know, they go to Fracaro. He just does a gorgeous job of getting the ball over to Byrne, and you can see all of these bodies just late to rotate as Byrne turns the corner. Gorgeous little backhand shot there by Byrne.
So Fracaro picks up the assist. They had 2 twos. They had only scored 3 times in the first half. Now they have scored twice in the first minute and 5 seconds of half number 2. Kyle Jackson, his first in the PLL.
So another 2-man game here. They go right back to the well. So they're basically picking on these 2 Waterdog defenders right here. And you're going to see Kyle Jackson come off of this pick. And pretty simple, there's just no communication. Randall doesn't step out, and Conrad gets kind of lost in the wash. And I'm sure Coach Towers is like, where was this all the first half? This is what I was telling you guys to do. But poor communication there by the Waterdogs. Keith trapped on defense.
And it ultimately comes to Ben Reeves, who stuffs it home. Second tonight for Ben Reeves.
Second tonight, second time he's kind of found himself right on the doorstep off of a scramble play. This is going to be about as easy as a look as Ben Reeves sees in his entire career. He picks up the loose ball. You can see the Chaos sliding upfield aggressively. They dislodge the ball, and Rowlett just misses that ground ball.
Dane Smith on the run, the bouncing shot scooped up by Ward, still available. And now work down for Reeves. Ben Reeves on Newman this time. His pass off the mark. A penalty, though, on a hit from Rowlett. And all is even just as Byrne makes his way to the net and puts it over Ward. Josh Byrne, his second here in the third quarter, and it's a one-goal game.
He gets the switch here. The Waterdogs kind of sniff that out. Okay, let's get our defenseman on, and he just goes right underneath of Burns.
It's impressive. And it's Courier. Little shovel pass, and the save made by Reardon on the point-blank look for Ryan Brown. That one juggled by Courier. It pops over, and the shot from Brown! And Brown grabbing his calf as he celebrates the goal that puts a little distance between Waterdogs and Chaos. That was not how they drew it up, Ryan.
No, but you'll take it, and I was about to say something after Reardon stopped Brown on his previous attempt that he's kind of that one.
Much. Off the pick, Reeves topside and scores. That's a hat trick for Ben Reeves. Comes around for Dane Smith. He is taken out as he tried to roll. Ryland Reeves upended him. For Carl, throws it back towards the net. That'll do it for quarter number 3. As Ryan Brown slips away and scores. Ryan Brown starting to heat up for Waterdogs.
This is the action that we talked about. You're going to get this little kind of dodge down here, and then Brown's going to pop behind. They're going to throw back, and you're just going to see on this Chaos rotation just a poor angle and a poor breakdown. You've got to respect Brown as a shooter. That little roll dodge, he's able to get his hands free. So Rowlett aggressively comes at Brown, and he uses that momentum against him.
For Michael Kraus. Kraus feeds it. Brown, the underhand, and it goes! Ryan Brown, 3 goals, and they've all come here in the last few minutes.
It was just a matter of time before he started cooking. You just had the sense once that first one found the back of the net that the floodgates were going to open up. He's just too talented and too smart, you know, to a man.
Courier, right at the crease. He found a way to tuck it in. Zach Courier tiptoes the crease and then just tossed it across the body of Reardon and off the post. 5 straight goals for Waterdogs.
Courier's saying, you thought that Josh Byrne goal last week was something spectacular?
Despite the efforts of Michael Kraus, who's now stretching his calf, is for Caro from 2. And Chaos not done yet. Second 2-point try today for Jake Furcaro.
And it starts with a save from Reardon. He's able to get down on that one. And in transition for Caro, I mean, that is 18?
Feeds it to the top, Dane Smith. Ducks his shoulder, he's stripped by Burns. Liam Burns made the defensive play to take the stick right out of the hands of Dane Smith. They need 4, and they need him quickly. For Carl, the pass. The shot from O'Keefe, kicked away by Ward. Kicks it nearly out to midfield. Who's there? Waterdogs get the ball. Stephen DiNapoli having a tough time with it, gave it away. Westberg with an open net, and he scores. Here, Schlosser knocked out of bounds, got rid of the ball before he stepped out, and it's picked up and hurried ahead by Ray. They need to score twice. One has to be a 2. Smith on the run with 8 seconds. That pass got through. A chance to shoot. They score. They get the 1. Ball is loose. It's still loose. It's still loose, and time runs out. Waterdogs pick up the win here in Atlanta. They hold on for a 14-12 win over Chaos. 2 goals, an assist, 4 points for Connor Kelly and Waterdogs, who win 14-12 over Chaos. Our full weekend of PLL action continues tomorrow, noon Eastern on NBC, as Whipsnakes take on Cannons, followed by Redwoods and Atlas at 3 Eastern on NBCSN. For Ryan Boyle, Corey Robinson, our entire NBC Sports crew, I'm Brendan Burke saying we'll see you tomorrow.